Come on, I can't hear you. Speak loud, speak louder.
I said, no, because I don't want to show.
No, you can talk to me, don't worry about it.
Have a sign and it says, "Your suffering never ends."
Well, what I'm saying is we still suffering right now because we stand against the Most High because we was wicked against the Most High.
How long do I have to keep praying and crying to God for me to help me?
Endure to the end. That's the most important thing. So all you gotta do is you gotta repent at first though, right? You gotta repent for your own sins.
How many times do I have to do that?
Well, endure to the end. You know, you gotta stop what you're doing. You know, stop eating pork, stop eating shrimp. So
can I add to that real quick? First of all, you dealing with the Jehovah's Witnesses, right? That's who you deal with?
Yeah, I just asked the questions because
so how do you repent?
That says that.
How do you repent?
That question, and they can't give me an honest answer.
Well, you saying how many times first words you have to repent, right?
The first words that comes out every single person that I ask them that question is, well, the Bible says this. The Bible says that. And it's just, I think to me, it's just.
All right, now, have you really repented? That's the thing. Have you ever repented?
I've done it thousands of times.
All right. What do you do on Saturday?
Saturday? Yeah. I tried to go and get some work.
Try to go get some work?
Yeah.
Hold that. Give me Exodus 20 and 4. See, you haven't really repented. Your prayers, the Most High is not hearing them. Read that for me.
Proverbs 28 verses 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the Most High's law. You teach the 10 Commandments? That's his law. The fourth commandment of that law is the Sabbath day. Another law, don't eat pork, don't eat shellfish. Because he said so. That's his law. Right. So if you're not following his law, you turn your ear from hearing his law.
Even his prayer shall be an abomination.
The Most High hates your prayer.
Right.
Every time you pray, you saying wow like it's nothing. Most High said don't do it. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
He said no.
Because he said so. And because you feel like that, he would never answer your prayers. And
That's right.
So you haven't repented, brother. And you need to repent. Come, hold on, sit. We can go more through this.
I live in the shelter. It's horrifying.
It's horrifying.
Still there.
If you really repent, you still eating pork. You going to get some Most High Sabbath. You going to get some Most High Sabbath. He's not going to answer your prayers. The Most High don't care about your prayers.
Right.
People want to turn away from hearing the Most High's law. That's why we in this situation that we in. Because we don't want to listen. Because we hard-headed, Scottish people. Give me Jeremiah 14. Read that for me, y'all.
Exodus.
Yeah.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any...
Oh, Chaalaq, 20 verse 8.
20 verse 8.
Our people need to wake up.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Most High said, remember his Sabbath day. This is the fourth commandment.
Fine.
All these Christian churches go all the way against it. Right. They don't follow the Most High.
That's right.
They tell you repent and then tell you to go break his laws.
Right.
How you following the Most High? How you repenting if you constantly breaking his laws and don't even care?
Bring it out.
The Most High said keep his Sabbath day holy.
That's right.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work.
So the Most High told us, don't do any work on the Sabbath day, but this brother want to say, I try to find work on the Sabbath. But wondering why his prayers ain't being answered. That's why you in a damn homeless shelter.
Yeah. Right. That's
right. Thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gate.
That's how bad the Most High wants you to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how important the Sabbath day is. He said your animals can't work. Your servants can't work.
Right.
You're not supposed to go out and shout because you're causing other people to work.
Right.
You got to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Read.
For in 6 days the Most High made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the Sabbath day. Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day and followed it.
Even the Most High power, the Most High God, the creator of heaven and earth, rested on the Sabbath day. Why the hell can't you?
Right.
Y'all want to do everything else. party, have fun, live your life. Y'all want to do everything. Y'all want to have sex on the Sabbath, go shopping on the Sabbath, party on the Sabbath.
Right.
Most High rested. Why can't you?
Right.
That's why we in this condition. That's why we on the bottom, because y'all don't want to listen. Read that for me, brother.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verses 22. For my people is foolish.
My people is foolish. Israel, y'all some foolish people.
Right.
And I say this out of love.
Right.
I say this out of love because it hurts me every time I hear my people talk like that.
Right.
My people are foolish, read.
They have not known me.
You do not know the Most High. You go to church every Sunday praying to this demon right here. You do not know the Most High. Pick up your Bible and really read it. Read.
They are Scottish children.
Scottish children. That's stupid. The Most High called us stupid children. We the only people he ever dealt with. The only people he ever loved.
Right.
We are the best people on the planet. It don't make sense that we on the bottom. It don't make sense that we, us a strong and great nation, went into slavery by the hands of these feeble people.
Right.
These imbeciles. How did that happen? Only way is the Most High was against us.
That's right.
Because we didn't want to listen.
That's right.
We wanted to be Scottish children. Read.
And they have no understanding.
We have no understanding. Our people do not want to listen. They don't want to hear. They don't have no understanding. They just want to go what their hearts say. Go by what they think is right. Our people don't think correct. We dropped it.
They are wise to do evil.
Wise to do evil. Our people's wise to do evil. When it comes to selling drugs, yo, when we go to prison, we become MacGyver. We become inventors. We do everything. But out here in the world, what do? Nothing but evil. Read.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
To do good, to follow the ways of the Most High, we have no knowledge. And we need to wake up and come back to our Heavenly Father. We need to turn this around. Read that for me. Drop it.
Jeremiah chapter 16 verse 10. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore have the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us?
But always want to ask, why? When the suffering will end? Why are we going through this? If there's a God, why are we going through this, right? Read.
Or what is our iniquity?
What is our iniquity? What have we done? Read.
Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Most High, our power?
Read.
Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord.
Because our fathers forsaken the Most High. That's why we in this position. Brother, you got a question? Brother, you got a question? No? What's your nationality, huh? You want to read that? All right. Read on.
And have walked after other gods.
And have followed after other gods. We want to pray to Allah and damn rock.
Right.
We want to pray to a fat man Buddha.
Right.
We want to do all these other things, get into voodoo, Santeria. We want to pray to a damn white woman, Guadalupe, Maria.
Right.
We want to do all these things that the Most High told us not to do. Because we want to follow after these other gods, read.
And have served them.
And have served them, read.
And have worshipped them.
And worshipped them, read.
And have forsaken me. And have not kept my law.
And because we have not kept the Most High's law, read.
And ye have done worse than your fathers.
We have done worse than our fathers. Look at what's going on in the world. When I was a kid, I did not see all these homosexuals walking around like this.
That's right.
This is madness. Madness. The women didn't have themselves all out like they do today.
That's right.
This is madness. Men was men when I was a kid.
That's right.
This is going, I don't know what's going on in the world. We going on. We did worse than our fathers, read.
For behold, ye walk everyone after the imagination of his evil heart.
We walk after our imagination. We want to follow after what our heart says. Right. People say, oh, it feels good. Anybody have the right to choose love.
Love who you want. Let love be love. That's madness according to the Most High.
That's right.
Follow after your own heart. What the Most High said. Read.
That they may not hearken unto me.
We didn't want to hearken unto the Most High. Read.
Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye knoweth not.
Because we didn't want to listen, that's why we went to slavery. That's why the conquistadors came over to this side and enslaved our people. That's why the Spanish and Portuguese and French went over to the west coast of Africa and brought our people over here.
That's right.
Because we didn't want to listen. We didn't want to listen, so the Most High had to beat us. You got kids? If your kid do wrong, you got to spank them. First you tell them, which the Most High told us constantly all through here.
Right.
Exactly. They gotta get it though. They gotta feel that pain. Because if they don't feel it, they're not gonna listen. They gotta get it sometime. That's what the Most High did to us. Slavery was that spanking.
Right.
That was that big spanking, that last spanking that we would get.
That's right.
Neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods.
Sad though, brother, we played a part in that.
Exactly, that's a fact.
Kings and queens gave us up.
Hold on. You getting it mixed up. The kings and queens of the Hamites.
Right.
We're not Hamites.
That's right.
We are Israelites. No, they're not our people. They're not our people. Listen, drop that. Give me Joel chapter 3 verse 2. We're going to show you slave trade in the Bible. It's going to tell you exactly who it is. Read this one.
Baruch chapter 4
What's your
verse 6.
nationality real quick? What's your nationality? Cherokee Indian and black. What's your father? What's your father? No, not nationality. Nationality. African American. All right. You from the tribe of Judah. Read that.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations.
The Most High said we were sold to the nation. Who was sold to the nation? We were scattered to the four corners of the earth. These people were sold to the nation, right? Read.
Not for your destruction.
Not for our destruction. The Most High said he didn't do that to kill us off. But why? Read on.
But because ye moved the Most High to wrath.
Because we moved them to wrath. Because we hard-headed. Our people is hard-headed. We are the most hard-headed people on this planet. That's a fact. Oh, the Most High loved us. Oh, shit. Yo, chill, The Most High is, we are his favorite people. We was his favorite people. But we didn't want to listen. He gave us everything. This world belongs to us.
Right.
There's a reason why we the best athletes and music, everything, swagger, everything about us is better. Exactly, because the Most High chose us. Right, read on.
Ye were delivered into the enemies.
We was delivered to the enemy, dark from the top.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
We were sold to the nation, not for our destruction, read.
But because you moved the Most High to wrath.
Because we moved the Most High to wrath, read.
You were delivered into the enemies.
Yeah. So
Because they can use it.
because they can use it. The Most High use them as a whipping stick. That's what they want.
That's right.
He don't care. Yeah, they use us. We built every nation. Every nation is built off our back because we are great like that. Exactly. That's a fact. Hold on for a second, brother. We're gonna show you slave trade. Show you that we are not the same as Hamites. Finish this off. That's it. Okay, read that for me. Joel chapter 2 verse chapter 3 verse 2.
Joel chapter 3 verse 2. And I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of
Now
Jehoshaphat.
the valley of Jehoshaphat, that Hebrew word Jehoshaphat means decision. Most High's gonna bring all nations to the valley of decision. This is talking about World War III right here.
Right.
Read on.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
So now people don't realize that World War III is going to be every other nation fighting against us, the Messiah and his angels.
Right.
Most High said he's going to plead with every nation for his people, his heritage, which is these people right here, Israel.
Right.
Hand me that fire. We are the Most High's heritage.
We the original Israelites, aren't we?
Exactly, that's a fact. He said he's going to plead, but not all black people. That's the thing. We're
That's
going to show
right.
you that.
You think
The whole
white
world,
boy running around that castle?
the whole world
was black at one time.
That's
but
right.
we not all the same people.
Common sense tell you, Moses was no white boy running around that.
Moses is our people. That's a fact.
No, I'm trying to let you know.
Oh yeah, I know that.
No white boy running around.
That's the same tribe. Moses is the same tribe as me, tribe of Levi, brother. I know.
He
You
wasn't
feel
no
me?
blue-eyed white boy
That's
running
a
around that
fact.
cabin.
That's not happening.
That's not happening. I mean, common sense to you.
Hey, read.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and have pardoned my land.
So the Most High said he gonna plead with the nations. How he pleases with fire and swords. He said he gonna say pay attention. He's gonna plead with these nations for us. Let us amongst the four corners of the world on that land slave trade.
Verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people.
They cast lots, you know what lots are? Those are the auction blocks they sold us. That's the auction right there. They cast lots for his people. Read.
And have given a boy for a harlot.
So you know they raped our people. They raped the boys, they raped the girls, they raped the men in front of everybody. They gave the boy for a harlot. They would sell us into bleeding stocks. Read.
And sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Showing how little they thought of us. They would take our little girls and sell it to somebody else for some wine that they could drink right now.
Right.
Showing we was nothing to them, right? Read.
Verse 4, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
The Most High is calling out certain nations. He said, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? Huh? Yeah, make sure you come. But he said, Tyre and Zidon are the Hamites and soldiers. They not the same as us. We are Shemites.
Right.
We're going to try to teach you
I
some
love to
more.
learn. You heard?
But I love to learn too.
I know a little something. I told you.
Yeah,
But I can learn more.
Yeah, we all can learn. I'm still learning.
What made me upset is that I mean, my father Muslim. You know what I mean? So he came to me and let me know that I have to brothers showing this relation to white man.
But see, that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
They're not our brothers.
I don't know how true that is. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something. Your father following the same people that enslaved him. The Ishmaelites, the Arabs, they enslaved us also. But he followed the nation of Islam. Even still, they came from the original, the Ishmaelite movement.
Like my name is righteous. Like born me as a prince.
But we gotta come up out of that and come back to our true heritage. We're not supposed to be calling ourselves
Yeah, nothing you
Islam.
saying, brother, is wrong. You understand? I'm not saying that my father saying it's wrong. Well, I know something wrong.
now-
but what I'm trying to let you know is I see the message. Something is wrong.
Yeah, something is wrong.
You know what I mean?
And I'm telling
I
you,
know we are the original people. I know that.
what's wrong is our people keep following these other religions.
That's our problem.
That's our problem. We got to come back to our heritage. Our heritage are Israel. We are better than everybody. There's no reason why we should be following Ishmael. There's no reason why we should be following the Arabs, the Africans. They are all beneath us. All of them. They are just almost as bad as this guy right here. They sold us because they hated us. They didn't want us in that land. They sold us. The Arabs, the reason why our people became Muslims was because of the Arab slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade. That happened, that was hundreds of years going on. Hundreds of years, they still selling brothers in in Lebanon right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, to this day, 500 for a brother.
Oh, get them.
They still doing that to this day. They don't care about us. Why? You know how our people came into that? From that slave whip. The same way our people became Christian here. From that slave whip. They whipped Christianity to us. Then Arabs whipped Islam into us.
That's right.
They forced us to become a Muslim. We can't keep following that. We got to come back to our heritage. That's the only way we're going to outlive it. We are the original people, period. We are the gods. According to the Most High. The Most High said that. Give me that song. Give me Psalms 82 verse 6. The Most High said we are God. But we would die like men. Why? Because we want to follow after everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He loved us. He loved us. Psalms 82 verse 6. And after that, give me Deuteronomy 76. Finish this up for me.
Joel chapter 3.
Oh, Tyre and Zidon.
Verse 4. Yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
So the Africans that sold us into slavery, the Canaanites, they Tyre and Zidon, those are the exact ones. Yeah. They not our people, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
They are Tyre, that's a whole nother nation.
I mean,
They are
and we all the the same people from different tribes?
No, they are a whole nother nation.
I thought it was 12 tribes.
12 tribes of Israel.
Oh, okay.
These are the 12 tribes of Israel. These people right here.
What about them people?
There's people, we're going to read them. To the Most High, they're nothing. Hold that, give me Isaiah 40, verse 15. Read that.
And all the coast of Palestine.
All the coast of Palestine, the damn Arabs that sold us in slavery also.
Right.
So the Most High is calling both them out. Them Africans and them Arabs that sold us in slavery.
Right.
Right? He said, what y'all have to do with me? Read on.
Will ye render me a recompense?
So the Most High saying, how you going to pay me back for what you did to my people?
Right.
How you going to pay me recompense is payback?
Right.
How you going to pay me back, right? Read.
And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
What that means is eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Right.
What goes around comes around.
Right.
We will have them as slaves. Exactly, calm as a bitch. We're going to have them as slaves. Thus saith the Most High. Read.
Verse 5. Because
That's a fact. You see that world crumbling, little crumbling, and our people waking up. Exactly. And our people waking up more and more. It's a beautiful thing. That's a fact. Read.
because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
Amen, brother. Make sure you come to the school. Keep this. The Most High called this his silver and gold. Bless, don't stand on our side.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't even see. I'm sorry about that.
It's all good.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold,
Because he said we took in our silver, his silver and gold, right? Read.
and have carried into your temple my goodly pleasant things,
Now they carried his real silver and gold to the temples, and they carried us into their temples. Our people's in Islam, our people's in Egyptology and all these other things. Right? Read on.
verse 6, the children also of Judah,
Children of Judah, right? Read on.
and the children of Jerusalem,
And the children of Jerusalem, singling out Judah mainly, right? Read.
have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Have they sold to white people? That's his whole slave trade right there in the
Right.
Bible. Right? Read.
That ye might remove them far from their
That they
borders.
removed us far from our border.
All the islands and everything.
Yeah, that's our people. All these people have seen the slave trade. They all been a part of that. The Native Americans and the so-called Latinos was the first to go into slavery. They was the first to get sent in slavery on ships. They were sent to Spain and other places, sent to the islands.
That's why you see Dominicans looking black and Indians speak
Exactly.
Spanish, but they
That's
got,
how people-
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rubber
that's
hair
a
and
fact.
everything.
That's a fact. That's how people read that for me. You can jump that.
Isaiah chapter 40, verses 16.
Yeah, 15. Start at 15.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
This is how the Most High thinks of the other nations. He said they are a drop of a bucket. When you get a chance, give me Amos 3 and 2. Read.
And are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Small dust of a balance. A balance is a scale. Now, if you got dust on your scale, is it going to weigh anything? Not at all. Not no point, not nothing.
That's why I feel like that.
Yeah, the Most High, that's how the Most High look at these other nations. He said they are a drop of the bucket. If you thirsty and you got a big old bucket with one drop of water, that's not doing nothing for you. The Most High said they're nothing, right? Read.
Behold, he take up the ices as a very small thing.
He take up the isles is a very small thing. He don't care nothing about you. Read.
And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn.
Lebanon is not sufficient to burn. We don't care nothing about it. Like, let him burn. It's whatever. Read.
Nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering.
Read.
All nations before him are as nothing.
All nations before the Most High are as nothing. Right? Read.
And they are counted to him less than nothing.
And counted to him less than nothing. Most High don't give two damns about these people. Right? Read.
And vanity.
And vanity. They are nothing. You still got Deuteronomy 7:6, right? Read that for me.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verses 6.
Us, when it comes to us, let's see what the Most High said.
For thou art a holy people.
We are holy people, holy being set apart for God.
Read to the Most High thy power.
We are holy to the Most High.
The Most High thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
We are special. We are special. We are the, like I said, we are the best people. Most High said we are special to him. Read.
Above all people.
So we love. I know that.
See?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That shows racism right there. We are above all people. Thus saith the Most High. We are above all people on the face of the earth. Finish reading that out.
The oldest carcass they ever found, the oldest skeleton they ever found was Lucy. And I mean, you already know what it is.
Yeah, now I heard about
The
that.
DNA test, you the black one.
Yeah, everybody, like I said, the whole world, we could trace the first white person when they came about. In this life. Yeah, they came from us.
Is that Yaku?
They was actually,
is that Yaku story true?
nah, Yaku is actually our father. That's Jacob. That's the father of Israel. His twin brother.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know.
Nah, that's not
I heard about the story.
His twin brother was the first white man, Esau.
Now they was fighting in the womb.
Yeah, they was fighting in the womb. Yeah, exactly. Read that for me real quick.
Psalm
We can
chapter
actually read that for
82, verses 6.
I wouldn't hear
For I have said, ye are gods,
Most High said we are gods, right? We,
and all of you are children of the Most High.
we, the children of Israel, are the children of the Most High. Only us. Read.
That's right.
And ye shall die like men,
But we gonna die like men because we don't want to listen. We don't want to follow his laws, right? Read.
and fall like one of the princes.
So we are fallen. We are princes according to the Most High, but we're fallen. Drop that. Give me Genesis 25. Look at that. Read that for me.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear,
You ready?
Genesis 25. Come. Read.
hear this word that the Most High spake unto you against you, O house of Israel,
This is what the Most High spake against us, the children of Israel, right? Read.
against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
Most High only knows us. He created everybody, but he only knows us. You know what that means? He only deals with us. Right? Read.
Of all the families of the earth.
Of all the families of the earth. Right? Read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's why we going through this. We are being punished. Like you will punish your child.
Like you said, we stumbled.
Exactly. Same way you punish your child, the Most High punishing us. We have to go through it. Right? Give me on Psalms 147 verse 19. God. Yeah, I was trying to make my and they kept it together how we did. Okay. Hold on for a second. We're gonna read this.
Psalms chapter 147 verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob.
This is Yaakov right here, or Yaakov in the real Hebrew. Most High shows his word to Jacob. That's our forefathers. Nah. The white man is his twin brother, Esau. We're gonna get that. He got that for you right there.
in the Bible, yeah.
Read.
His statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
Read, right? Read.
Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
So he showed everything to us. This Bible is for us. These other nations shouldn't even be touching it.
Right.
Because that's how he wanted it. That's how he had it. Everything was written. He had it. This is like his movie, huh? He wrote his movie. He just sitting back watching it play out. And then you know how sometimes the good guy always got to suffer.
Right.
But at the end, who wins?
The good guy.
You know what I mean? That's how it is. That's how this movie is playing out. And we about to win. It's almost over. It's almost over. Read that for me.
Genesis chapter 25, verses 22. And the children struggled together within her.
Now this is Jacob and Esau. They inside Rebecca.
And she said,
They struggling. We always was at war. Since the boom.
Just a womb.
Right? Read.
and she said, if it be so, why am I
So
thrust?
she wondering like, yo, what's going on? I'm supposed to be pregnant, like what's, she thinking something going on. She feeling fight inside, like what's going on? So she went to a prophet, right? Read.
And she went to inquire of the Most High.
To inquire, she went to a prophet to see what was going on. Read.
And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
So the Most High told her that 2 different nations, the progenitors, was going to be in her womb. Right? Read.
And 2 men of people shall be separated from thy
But
vow.
we supposed to be separated as soon as we came out. It's like we're going to be separated from the bowels, right? Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
That's us. We are stronger in every way. These are probably the most feeble people on the planet.
Everything like you said.
Right? Read.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder.
Catch certain diseases. Don't say
Exactly, that's a fact. But this was the elder. The Most High said what? The elder shall what?
Serve the younger.
The elder is supposed to serve us. So when the kingdom come of the Most High, the devil, the white man. The white man is going to serve us. They're going to be our slaves because they had us enslaved. We got that too for you. Give me Isaiah 14.
That's when we go back to the call.
Matter of fact, give me Revelations 13:10 for you. Read that.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
So days to be delivered was fulfilled. She found out she had twins. That's what she had a baby, right? Read.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
Now, who is red and hairy as a people?
White man.
You slap him, he gonna turn red. He laugh, he turn red. He angry, he turn red.
That's
and they
right.
hairy. They got a shade. Robin Williams had the first to come out? Yeah, that's the first. That was the first to come out, right? Read.
And they called his name Esau.
Now, the reason they described him was because that was something that nobody ever seen before. Everybody else was black. So they're gonna describe his color because he looked different. That's the first white man that ever came. Exactly. Because he was red and hairy, right? Wasted away. Read.
And after that came his brother out, and he took hold of Esau's heel.
After that came our forefather. To show the strength and power, he took hold of Esau's heel, right? Read.
And his name was called Jacob.
Jacob, the Eichwald, the planter. Read.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bore them.
Read on.
And the boys grew, and the boys grew, and Isaac was a cunning hunter.
Esau. Read that again.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Now, who, as a people, love to go out hunting? They kill for no reason. Everything they want to kill. They hunt us. Esau was a cunning hunter, right? That's a fact. Read on.
A man in the field.
See, we are a lot like our father. They are a lot like their father. An apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's a real statement. Esau was a cunning hunter, right? And Jacob was what? Read.
And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
We like to relax. We like to chill. You know what I'm saying? He was a plain man dwelling in tents. Read.
Trying to get to God's word. That's all we want.
And Isaac, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison.
He loved him because that's his brother anyway.
But they say Isaac the father. He liked that Esau ate the venison, right? Read. You know how you see how white people, the guys is more closer to their father, right?
Yeah.
But us, we're more closer to our mother for some reason.
Yeah.
It was back then too. It said Isaac. It said Isaac loved Esau. Why? Read on.
That's deep. You said that.
It's all everything about this is everything about us.
Week, and I was happy to see it today.
That's how it is. I'm like that with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Because he did eat of his venison.
All right, read on.
And Rebekah loved Jacob.
And Rebecca loved Jacob. Jacob, our forefather, was a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? It shows everything about us is in here.
That's deep. That's
But what we need to do, brother, we need to come back to the Lord's second commandment. That's what we need to do. That's the only way we're gonna survive this upcoming destruction. Because it's about to get real serious. Hold on for a second. Before you go, one more scripture. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And give me Amos 9:8. You got it now. And there's a lot more to it. There's a whole lot more, brother. There's a whole lot more prophecies that went through that we fulfilled. And we can show you through history.
a lot of them pages that's missing too.
Yeah, there's some. There's a lot. We got a lot more on the side.
Wait, man, rewrite that.
They didn't rewrite it. They took out. They couldn't rewrite.
They took out.
Yeah, they took out. They couldn't. Most High not letting them rewrite nothing.
What they King James write his own little?
Nah, he didn't rewrite nothing. All King James did was say, you know what? You, go translate that. That's all he did. Because you know what? If the white man did write this, hold that. Give me Exodus 21 verse 16. Give me what you got for me?
You said Amos 9:8.
Amos 9:8. All right. Hold that. Give me Revelation 13:10. Read that for us. 21:16.
Exodus chapter 21, verses 16. And he that stealeth a man,
right? Wasn't we stolen? We was stolen from the west coast of Africa, right? Read.
and selleth him,
They sold us, didn't they? Read.
or if he be found in his hand,
What's still in their hand? They not let us go. Read.
he shall surely be put to death.
According to the Most High, every last one of these people is supposed to be put to death. Now, if they rewrote this, why would that be in it?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Also, this right here. Read that.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
They trying all that. You know what? This is right in front of our people's eyes, but they don't want to read it. That's all. They rather hear the pastor talk.
Right here.
You gotta open up and read it. See, all this was right in front of your eyes, but you didn't see it. You waking up more
You
now.
broke it down to me in a different light. You know what I
see.
mean?
That's
You know what I
good.
mean? You broke it down to the way I can really understand it.
Good, that's good, that's beautiful. All praises to the Most High. That was the Most High doing that. He's pouring his spirit. Don't do that, brother. Yeah, we don't deal with the good. Yeah, but you gotta break that habit. That's evil. That right there, that come from ancient Babylonian. I'm trying to teach you now. That right there comes from ancient Babylonian Talmud.
So how do I pray?
You pray, you take your hat off, and you pray to him. Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh is his name. And the name Ba'Hashem to his son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, which is the real name of Christ.
Right.
And you face the east, you face Jerusalem, with your hands out. You don't put them together. The scriptures talk to you. Yeah, the scriptures talk to you about it. And that's how you pray to him. But if you're not keeping his laws, the Most High is not going to hear your prayers.
That's right.
Hold that. What you got for me?
That's true.
Hold it for me real quick. Give me 5 verse 28 and on. Read that for me.
Revelation 13 Revelation chapter 13 verse 10. He that leadeth into
Hear
captivity
this, brother? He that leads into captivity, you know what captivity is, right? All right, read.
shall go into captivity.
So the Bible says, whoever put somebody into slavery must go into slavery.
Right.
If they wrote that, they wouldn't have left this in.
Yeah,
Right.
They don't want us to know that they got to go into slavery.
Basically, what I would say is that I feel there's a lot of pages that they hit from.
Yeah, they hit it. But
Yeah,
everything
we
that
still
we
didn't find it
need,
yet
we found a lot. But whatever we need, we have.
We have.
The Most High made sure we know who we are in here. We see the whole entire slave trade. Every slave trade that we was in, we see that in here.
Right.
We see what happened in the future. We see what's going on with our people now to this day.
See, to this day, it's like what they call that? A returning cycle.
Exactly,
You know,
exactly. He said these curses gonna be a sign and wonder for us, so we will know who we are.
Karma's a bitch. Gonna come back and bite him right
Come
there.
right back and bite. That time is coming soon.
Thank you
Brother,
for the knowledge.
make sure you come. Make sure you come. But hear this
I
real
got you
quick.
paper. I want to hear that one. Wale.
Proverbs chapter 28 verses 9. He that turned away his ear from hearing the Lord,
He that turns away his ear from hearing the Most High's laws, right?
even his prayers shall be an abomination.
Even his prayers shall be an abomination. The Most High hates
That's
your
right.
prayers if you're not following him. Now I see you had a lighter. I don't know if you smoke. You got to get that up, brother.
Right.
Quit marijuana,
Don't-
man. I'm
don't-
trying to quit these cigarettes.
You got to
now,
quit it.
man.
You got to leave it alone.
You know what I mean? I quit all
Yo, don't do
drugs.
that. Get out of here.
There's the devil
You a
right
damn
there.
devil, man.
Damn devil.
See the devil?
Right. I saw it.
Damn devil, for real. You play, that's your people. That's your people. And you going to slavery. That's
right.
You know that, right? You going into slavery for everything you've done to our people. Just for that right there, the Most High's gonna give you. I hope he gives you cancer of the gut. Read.
I quit all drugs and marijuana. I was got to quit those.
Yeah, they gotta get that up, brother. Stay away from these damn devils.
That's right.
You see this? That's crazy. I'm looking for one good white person, man.
That's
One
right.
good one. You saying, oh, you gotta give it up. He gonna try to hand you one. Damn demon, man. Look at him
I'm trying
smiling.
to give it to him.
You wasn't gonna try to give it to him, but you just put it in his face.
showing it to him.
Just showing it. Just showing it. Just showing it to him, right? Damn demon,
Just
man.
show me the light.
Yo, brother, come to the school.
I will. I got the paper.
Make sure you come. We got a class Friday night come through. Next Saturday, yeah, right here, Howard Avenue, 191 Howard Avenue.
God bless y'all.
All right, peace, brother. What's up, Damon? What you want? Let me show you your future. Give me Isaiah 14. Show you your future. Show you your future. You know you gotta pay for everything you did to my people.
Right.
Where you from?
Battle Creek, Michigan.
Where's you been? Pure red-blooded American, right? Pure red.
American through and through.
American through and through.
American as it gets. It doesn't get more
So you
American.
definitely had a hand in all this, right?
I am white to the bone.
Right to the bone.
Yeah.
So let's see what the Most High says about your white bone behind, right? Read.
Isaiah 14 what?
Start at verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob.
The Most High will have mercy on Jacob, the children of Israel, the people that your people enslaved, right? Read.
And will yet choose Israel.
Because the Most High will always choose us. We are better than you in every way possible. Right. Read.
And set them in their own land.
So he gonna set us in our own land. He gonna get us out this hellhole, right? Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And a stranger. the stranger, y'all, you, and these other damn heathens, right? It's gonna be joined to us. But how? Read.
And they shall cleave to the house of
Y'all
Jacob.
gonna cleave to us. Y'all cleave to us now.
Right.
Because we better.
Right.
We built every country. We built every country up. We make everything good. When we farm this land, that's the only way y'all was able to eat. The only way y'all was able to eat. We taught you how to bathe.
You know, I
Read.
came over here because
Read.
I liked
And the
what I
people
saw.
shall take them.
I don't like what you did to my brother just now.
Right.
Read.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land.
We will possess you in our land.
Right.
You will be a possession. Read.
in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids.
You gotta be a servant and handmaid. Everything that you did is coming right back to you.
Bring it
Thus
out.
saith the Most High.
Bring it
Read.
out.
And they shall take them captives,
Take them captives. Who
captives they were.
whose captives they were. We were your captives, you will be our captives. Thus saith the Most High. Thus saith the Most High. Read.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we're gonna rule over our oppressors.
That's right.
You are oppressing us to this day, and we will rule over you with a rod of iron. Jump down to the 21st verse. Jump down to the 21st verse.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter for your children. Prepare slaughter for you, because you're the children of the people that did this. You don't even want to look at this, do you? You are the children of the people that did this. Most I said, prepare slaughter for you. Right? Read.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity, the sins, the filthy, disgusting acts that your fathers did to our people, raping our women, bashing our kids to on the rocks, feeding our kids to gators, raping the men, because of what you did to our people. Read.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land.
Read that from the top again.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter for you and your children for the iniquity of your fathers. Read.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
Read.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land.
Your people's gonna be completely wiped out after slavery.
Right.
You get a full 1,000 years of slavery, and then y'all just gonna get wiped out, and it's over. You are a cancer on this earth.
That's right.
Give me Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. You are cancer on this earth.
That's right.
Y'all destroy everything.
Right.
You have to die.
Right.
You have to die. All these chemicals, everything that y'all do. Read that for me.
Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry.
And the nations are angry. I know you feeling kind of angry inside right now. How is this nigga talking to me like this?
Right.
I know you feeling that.
Right.
Read.
And thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged.
The time is coming where your people will be judged. Right? Read.
And that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants, the prophets.
And he's going to give reward to his servants, us, the ones who went through this. Right? Read.
And to the saints,
And to the saints, the children of Israel.
and
Read.
them that fear thy name,
And us, because we fear the name of the Most High. Read.
small and great,
Read.
and should have destroyed them which destroyed the
And
earth.
the Most High said, we got to destroy you because you're destroying the earth.
That's right.
Thus saith the Most High. Thus saith the Lord. Drop that, give me 13 and 10. Real quick. And I'm going to leave that. Huh?
Revelation chapter 13 verses 10.
Read it.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity, you know your people that is in captivity.
Right.
And you are pure-blooded American. You're a descendant of these people. Your people ain't get paid back for that. You got to get that. You will get that.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity, right? Read.
Shall go into captivity.
You must go into captivity, thus saith the Lord. Read.
He that killeth with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword. Your people is gunning our people down to this day.
Right.
They still hanging my people.
Right.
He that killeth with the sword, read.
Must be killed with the sword.
You must die. Read.
Here is the patient and faith of the saints.
It's what? It's blasphemy, me reading out the Bible. Here is the patience of the saints. We are the Most High saints, and we're patiently waiting for that day that I can bash your baby against a rock.
Right.
That's right.
That day we can put chains around your necks.
That's right.
With your backs.
That's right.
This hasn't been done to
With
you.
that, That had been done to my fathers. That's been done to my fathers. So it's going to come back to you. Thus saith the Most High. Read that.
I got a precept for you, brother. Reading out the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Because of what Esau, the so-called white man, did to his brother Israel, Jacob. Because of what they did to us, these people were here. Not just the slave trade, not just the so-called blacks, but the Latinos, the Native Americans. What y'all did to them, right? Read.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Because of your violence against my people, read.
Shame shall cover thee.
What?
That's my picture.
That's your picture. Read.
Shame shall cover thee.
Shame shall cover you.
Right.
Read.
And thou shalt be cut off.
You will be
forever.
cut off. Your people, like I said, is a virus. They're a cancer on this earth.
Right.
You have to be cut off.
Right.
Thus saith the Most High.
Right.
My name is Leo.
Your name is Leo. I don't care.
Give me
Your name means nothing to me.
I'm Leo the
With
Lion.
that, I say all praises to the Most High power.
Done.
Shalom to my people, Israel.
Done.
And death to the damn heathen.